Hey guys, in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about wood stoves and why we chose the particular one that we did. Right behind me here I have a DS stove that Amish made. This one is the Energy Max 160. We heat 3,000 square feet with this stove, and that's why we chose this model. There's two, there's the 110 and the 160. A couple of reasons why I chose this stove is there's a domestic hot water loop you can put in here to heat all your domestic hot water, and also this heats the house on natural convection. There's no fans to use, so that really intrigued me. So that way if we lose power, we still have our wood stove, we can heat our whole house and cook on it. I also like this model because it has a big hearth. I can put enough wood in there so it'll burn all day or it'll burn all night. To me, that is a big issue. Here's the top of the stove, and on the side where the tubes are, I don't know if you can see or not, they go straight down to the floor. So the tubes up top that come straight down to the bottom of the furnace, what ends up happening is it draws the colder air from the house down here, and with natural convection it sucks the air back up through the wood stove and circulates throughout the house. So the other nice feature is the concrete floor in our basement is warm. Even when it was 20 below out Fahrenheit the other day, we were able to walk downstairs on the concrete floor in our bare feet. Now I don't know if you guys can tell or not, that little piece of pink insulation that's hanging from the floor rafters is moving. And the only reason why that is moving is from the natural convection that the wood stove generates. So the way I designed our house, I have the staircase going up dead center of the house. So our hot air rises through the stairway, and then I have 3 cold air returns throughout the basement. So I cut floor registers in my floor, and then I made these cold air return boxes. They stick 18 inches below the floor, and they let the cold air fall. When you stand under the box, you can actually feel the cold air moving. I also put 1 floor register in the bathroom. So I found from putting a floor register in the floor directly below the towels, our towels dry a lot faster now. This stove is built very rugged. It has a nice handle here for the shaker grates, but the one downfall I've found with the stove is it's got the shaker grates, and you got to cover them if you're burning wood. If you don't cover them, they give you a piece of metal to put over it, and you kind of got to cover it even more. You really need probably 3 to 4 inches of ash on there, and if it's not covered, the stove just burns too fast. Like I said, if you cover it with a plate, you have really good luck, and the burn time is ideal. We're up here in northern New Hampshire, and it gets 20, 30, 40 below zero sometimes. And it'll burn all day for me. Like I said before, I heat 3,000 square feet, and I'm able to keep the house average of 70 most of the time. So for me, some of the biggest benefits of this wood stove is that it doesn't use any electricity to heat the house. There's no blower motors on it or anything. I could heat my hot water, my domestic hot water with it if I needed to. If we lost power, I still got a source of heat. It's going to heat the whole house. I could cook right on top of it. Those are some of the biggest reasons why I bought it. Believe it or not, I was able to just go online and order the stove. I bought it from messicstoves.com. Ordered it with him. He was great. He had it drop shipped right to the house. If anybody asked me where to order one of these wood stoves, I would recommend Messick Stoves. So if you guys have any other questions about wood stoves or why we chose this model, leave them in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe, it helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. The wood go out yesterday, so the chimney had a chance to cool down, the stove cooled down overnight. I have an 8-inch metal vest in the chimney.